Savage,
Mm-hmm.
what does it feel like to be you?
Accomplished, strong, a warrior, because I've gone through so much the past 7 years. And I'm very proud of myself.
So Tanika, how does it feel to be you?
It's fucking fabulous to be me.
So Shanice, how does it feel to be you?
It feels amazing. One, I'm tough, resilient, determined.
Valentine, what is it like to be you?
It's very interesting. It's varied. It's a little chaotic. It's wild and it's fun.
I'm still soft enough to feel, strong enough to build, yet nurturing enough to heal. I am one woman.
How does it feel to be you? Yeah, how does it feel to be you?
To be me is confidence and being high maintenance, keeping my hair, nails done, having a cute outfit on.
Yeah, Nicole, how does it feel to be you?
Absolutely amazing, like woman with all capital letters.
Miss Lola, how does it feel to be you?
Boss. Just like Lee says, Uncle Boss.
How does it feel to be you?
It feels awesome, amazing, free, loving. Woohoo! Y'all be sure to tune into Savagely Uncut. Don't want to miss out.
Hey, you guys, welcome in. I'm Miss Savage, and this is
Lala.
and we are Savagely Uncut. Oh my God, it's been a minute. I mean, a minute. Well, you know, since February. I guess that isn't so long ago, but it seems like time has been like flying by, right?
Right.
So fast. It's already the middle of March, girl.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Actually, it's almost the end of March. Like that's crazy. It's almost birthday time for you.
Yes.
Aren't you excited? We're gonna sing happy birthday at the end of the show. Like,
Oh
you know what I'm
goodness.
saying? Happy birthday. I might be singing about myself though.
Right.
You know, so anyways, we just want to let y'all know what's been going on lately, what's coming up. We have an amazing show for y'all today, so I hope y'all enjoy it. What you been up to anyways? Like, what you been up to since the last show? Just like a couple of things that you had going on.
Spending time with family, working on my champagne certification.
I know.
It's going to be coming up soon, so I got to get prepared and trying to be as active as possible because I am turning 50.
Oh my gosh, 50. Girl, you don't look 50, okay? Hey Maggie, what's up, girl? Long time. You do not look 50, girl. You look amazing, just so you know. Do I look 50? I'm turning 50 again this year.
So you're doing a repeater, is what you're saying. You're gonna be repeating your birthday.
Right. I'm gonna do a repeat birthday. Yeah. I'm on a do-over, okay? Listen.
Sometimes you need that.
You do, you do. It's been a rough week.
It has. It truly has. It's been a good and bad. It's like that scale.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of bad news and it's been a lot of networking and a lot of support. So it's been like that scale.
It has been, with my move, that was a hard toll. And then I got really sick. And then, just find out news about my mom has, been a long week. It's been a long month, I should say. So hopefully, it's going to start to, I feel like Faith brought us some good news, right? Like, oh my God, I'm so excited for her.
Right.
I was like, girl, you hold it down for us. Cause me and Lala going through some news.
We're going through some things, right?
Right. So in March, we have a lot that goes on, right? So we have March Madness, which I'm a big basketball. I know your son plays basketball, so I'm pretty sure he's like a big basketball person, right?
Yes.
Like I'm a big basketball person. I feel like Duke is going to take it all the way. And I know a lot of people be hating on me because I like Duke, but I just love me some Duke. Like I just feel like it's going to be Duke, Michigan, Arizona, and Kansas. So my predictions right now are locked in this little. Lala's like, I don't.
Okay.
I was like, okay, but I did predict the Super Bowl. I did say who was going to win for the Super Bowl. So that's record is on there. We can rewind it back. I got receipts. Okay. Receipts. So my prediction, Duke is gonna win all the way, but we'll see what happens. I know there's some injured players right now, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. But it's Aries season.
It is.
Girl. Okay, what they don't know about some Aries up in here. To all
Right.
these Aries out there, what up? Tell us a little about Aries, because I know just talking to you, you always know like the zodiacs signs, right? So give me a little bit about some Aries that you know that we are. I know you're a March Aries and I'm April's Aries. So
I'm a
there's
March
a little
Aries.
difference, a little bit, but
My birthday is Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's a big birthday for me. The reason why is because it's my 50th birthday. And unfortunately, I've lost I have a lot of brothers. I have 6 brothers total. 2 of them are deceased. And they never made it to 50. So this is a big deal for me.
Yeah.
It's a huge deal for me.
Yeah.
Because I made it to 50.
I feel like making it to 50 now because it's hard. We've lost a lot of people, and like you said, you lost 2 brothers, and there's other people that haven't even made it. You know, a lot of people. I was talking to a friend recently. We were talking about our age and where we are, and how people don't even make it to 60. You know, and they're like passing away so young.
Yes.
So, and it's a little like eye opening too. You know what I mean? So
it is. So that's why I always tell people to spend time with people, be purposeful. That is my whole thing for this year. Because like last year, since I do work from home, then I'm always home. So I don't really go out as much. But this year I have been actually being seen. I've been out. I've been actually I guess you could say, as the young people would say, outside, but I ain't outside like that.
These young people a little bit crazy, girl. These young people, they be saying like, they was like, Miss Clayton, you got the Riz. I'm like, what the hell? What is the Riz? I'm like, what? I'm like, what kind of lingo is that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
exactly.
being an Aries means a lot, right? Being an Aries is like, whew, girl, we go from
hardcore. You're hardcore. Apparently, especially me per se, because I don't have any sisters and all I have is brothers, then I've always been kind of, hardcore to the point. So I don't, I don't really have that extra sensitivity that you have.
Girl,
I don't have that. So
I know. That might be the difference of being a March Aries and then an April Aries, because you're a March Aries and you know how to work on that gray area. We talk about this all the time. I have like no gray area. There is
exactly.
I'm like 0 top flight real quick. I'm like, I get temper so fast.
I used to be like that though. I used to be like, okay, 0 and I'm on it. But I learned to kind of, have the patience, I tone it down. I even try to speak softer because I already know. But normally if you keep pushing that button, like my son, like, he'll push that button. He's that Virgo. So, and I'm like, okay. And next thing you know, I'm on it. The Tasmanian devil is coming out.
I think both our kids be like wanting to cross that little line right there.
Yeah, he definitely he dances on that line now. I'll be like, okay, now, okay,
I think my girlfriend Faith, she said it best because she was like, when I was telling her about a situation, she was like, when our kids were younger, we used to give them spankings, right? But now they're older, you just want to beat their ass and shit as an adult.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You just want to beat their ass and shit. Like, remind them who's boss. Like, I know my kids, they know I don't play. I was like, listen, I'll toss you up. I'm not playing.
Like, I think one of his things is because he is, because he has some very short parents. You know what I'm saying? Like his dad is short. I'm short. So I don't know how he made it to 5'10". I have no idea. So he I think once he was younger, they were putting that that in his head, like, oh, what you gonna do when he get taller than you? And I was like, you do know me, right?
I'll still lay him out.
Yeah. I was like, I will gut check his.
You know what the kids today? I feel like the kids today have like no respect. It's crazy. Like generation today. I don't want to get off topic real quick, but generation kids today, like today, they have like no respect at all.
Well, a lot of it is we'll touch on that subject.
Right.
You want your kids to like you, and I don't care if you like me or not.
Right. That part.
So that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like it's too many parents. It's like, oh, I don't want to, I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't give a damn about your feelings.
That part, right?
Like he got mad at me before.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I took you off all my social media. I was like, well, you might as well keep me off because you're gonna be mad at me a lot.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah, I think both my kids. Well, you met Corey and went to dinner. She told you. I made her walk home because she was crying. So listen, I'm like, yeah.
Luckily, she grown now because your ass will be in jail.
Listen, my son threatened me in jail one time.
Luckily she grown now.
I'll never forget. My son was like, "Mom," because I was about to beat his butt, girl. My son was like, has the phone in his hand. He was like, "Well, I'm gonna call 911." I remember I talked to him. I told him I looked at my ex.
Me with a good time,
right?
Right now, because I used to tell him, "Listen, the only person that can save you from me is Jesus. You better call on the Lord." He was like, "What?" I said, "I don't care about no. I will beat you in front of
right."
me.
No, I just remember I looked at my ex-husband. Right, I was like, so how long does it take for the cops to get here? He was like, well, in this neighborhood, maybe like 5 minutes, because we lived in Summerlin at the time. And I was like, so that gives me 5 minutes to whoop your motherfucking ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna call cops on me? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a reason why the cops gonna take me.
Right? Exactly.
Threatening me. But yeah, we'll get into parenting next month. But it was just like I was just thinking about that, But being an Aries, though, I know we loyal, we love hard. We don't give a fuck sometimes, a lot. A lot. We don't. We might ignore shit, but hey.
I told you I don't care. Listen, I'm not single, but when I was, like my friends used to say today, you got 24 to 48 hours. So if I see something that I don't like, in my mind, I killed you in Colorado. You died in a small brush fire in Colorado, so you never existed to me. I erase my memory about you like the Matrix. I don't remember no
Colorado.
I don't remember none of that. Nothing. I don't remember anything.
Colorado, girl. No.
Every time you go to Colorado, you died in a small brush fire in Colorado.
They all gonna be at Colorado digging up dirt, looking for bodies.
I'm telling you.
At least I'm that friend if you call me. At least I'm that friend if you call me and you like, Andrew got a body. I'll be like, all right, where we going? Colorado.
See, that's the thing. That's part of not on just Aries, but as women, we need to stop. We need to hold people accountable. And I think that's one of the problems that we have. It's like we always give the benefit of the doubt. No, I don't do that.
Right.
I don't do that.
Right.
I see you for who you are, who's standing in front of me. I don't care about, you was abused as a child and none of that. Listen, you have the ability to do what you need to do to better yourself. So I don't want to hear none of that. Everybody has been through something.
We all been through something.
Through problems. Yes. Right. Like I said, I have 2 deceased brothers, not 1, 2.
Right. And you're actually in it, you don't know, like, right, Maggie, ride or die. I am very ride or die. Lala will tell you. My girl Faith will tell you too. Until you actually in somebody's shoes, like no matter what the situation is, like if you've been divorced, if you haven't been divorced, you can't, or you've been, like you said, you have 2 brothers that have passed away. You never know what it's like to actually be in somebody's shoes unless you're in it, so it's hard, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but next, I'm really excited. Next month, we'll get into talking more and more about that. We have some subjects we want to talk about and touch on and stuff, but on some happier note, we just got done doing another photo shoot with the Trendsetters, and I know we've talked about it. Yes. It's ran by our girl Goldie, and she's an amazing girl. She's the one got the cake business, y'all. Well, We talked about her before. She'll be doing some amazing desserts and cakes. So if y'all need her, hit us up. We'll give you her info. But you can find her on all social media platforms. But she ran this. She started this. She just wanted beautiful women to get together and basically be able to just be themselves and do their thing. And she's like, a lot of people from all over have been contacting her from different states and stuff, which is great. Putting the pictures up on the website. So we actually have a group picture of a photo, right? You want to Lala could bring it up and show y'all that we just did one. And then we have another photo shoot coming up in July, I think. But this is that picture that we just got done taking, y'all. Beautiful women and stuff, including us, you know what I'm saying? But this is basically the group shot that we took. So yeah, it's an amazing group of women. That's a lot of the women you saw in our intro that talk about who they are as a person. And me and Lala's going to get into that about being a woman, because it is National Women's Month. It's all month. Yay, women! Women empowering women is where it's at. What'd you say? You said they wouldn't be born without us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They would not be born without us.
They will not be born without us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Hey, what's going on? We just met them yesterday, right?
No, Selena's my cousin.
Oh, that's your cousin. Oh, with the journal.
Yes,
Yes.
Shout out to Selena. She makes beautiful journals and tumblers also.
Yes.
So.
We had her on the one show when we were doing businesses.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you. So yes, the Trend Centers, we're really excited. It's a bunch of group. You guys are interested in being in it. Come, hit us up. Let us know. We do the photo shoots here in Vegas. And like I said, it's a really great way for all of us women to get together. So, and then also, since it's Women's Month, I wanted to ask Lala a question. How do you think it feels, or not how, but what does it feel like to be you as a woman today? Like, what you've been through, or what you're going through, or where you're at now in life, like to be you today. How do you feel about that?
Well, one, I think I'm very confident in myself. I do have an issue with how people perceive me at times, because since I am very direct and straight to the point, a lot of people think that I'm coming off as being a little bit more malicious, but I'm really not. I'm just straight to the point. I don't sugarcoat anything. I like the truth, even if it hurts, because I can still respect you for you telling the truth.
Yeah.
For you being honest, and I think that's something that we've gotten away from, is that a lot of times we put too much excuses on other people's actions, and I'm not like that. Like, I'm a loyal friend. I'm a friend to the end. But if you do something to me or cross me, and I see that I would never do that to you, you're going to Colorado also. Quickly. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, you say Colorado.
But I'm saying I don't care about the history. We could have been friends since we were 5. I don't care.
Right.
If you do something foul, and I stick up for other women, like, I don't like how a lot of women treat other women.
Correct.
Why? Everybody's blessing is their own. It's no reason for you to be jealous or envious towards another woman.
Competition.
Yeah, I don't get that. And especially the ones that, because you like someone, you feel like you're mad at her versus you're being mad at him because he made a choice.
Right, he didn't choose.
That is crazy to me.
It's very crazy. It's very crazy. When you, especially because of the town we live in, everybody know everybody, and you might have known this person for a long time. So, like, if you start to date somebody, or you end up being with somebody, and then other women get mad at you because you're seeing this person, or they hear like, oh, you dating, or or you with them, it's like, why are you mad at me? Because he chose me. He didn't choose you. Be mad at him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What have I
why
told
you-
you before?
it's crazy.
Women need to stop putting themselves, just because a like is very basic. So you like someone so much, this dude has never even taken you to 7-Eleven to get a taquito, and you like him that much?
But why gotta be a taquito at 7-Eleven? Can't be a Slurpee? You
But I'm just saying, he's
got
never
taquitos
taken
at
you
7-Eleven?
anywhere. You know, he's never shown you any type of interest.
correct.
You go for the people who are going to show you some interest, who are going to appreciate you as a woman, who's going to get out there and be like, you know what, okay, I'm being purposeful for this woman. You know,
Right.
I like her, I want to get to know her,
Mhm.
and I need to take her out. You liking somebody for 20 years, and this dude has never pulled up to say, let's go to 7-Eleven to get a taquito? Like, never? Like, how? Why? Why are you interested in this man? Why?
Right. I don't know why women are. It's my biggest pet peeve with women, because I am a very big supporter of women. I love women to where I root for them. I want them to succeed. I want them to do good. I want them to be in
Absolutely.
love.
You
I
want
want them to
them
be
to
happy.
win. Yes.
You want them to win. And then you have women that just want to down, like, just be so mad at you for all these things. And it's just like, why? Because we get enough, I feel like we get enough hate from, and I'm not saying all men, okay? I love my men
But
out there.
it's normally a man.
But we get enough hate from and downplay on men, and men lying to us, and then men playing with us, and you know what I'm saying? We get enough from men that I feel like women don't need to add the extra, you know. And so to me, I never understand that reason. I'm not going to be in competition with nobody. Let me tell you that right now. I'm listen. If I'm in a relationship with somebody and they think they got it like that, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and make your move. Now, if he wants you, then it wasn't meant for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to sit up here and be in no competition with nobody. That's just, that's how it is. So I
That
just,
attention seeking. You know,
Right.
anytime that your attention should always be on yourself, building
Mhm.
yourself, loving
yes,
yourself.
100%.
You know, if you don't think you are the shit, who else is going to think that?
Right. Because I'm telling you
And,
right now,
and we're not talking about cockiness, we're talking about
No.
confidence.
exactly.
You know, you wear that confidence loud and proud. You know,
do.
so with that being said, it should be, you should take the time out to evaluate you, to see where you are, whether it's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all of that. You
Yeah.
should be whole at all times. Women should walk in confidence. When you walk in a room, you're like, okay, girl, you
Yeah,
know,
right.
I see you. Another woman is seeing you, and she thinks you're beautiful. She thinks
Right.
you're glamorous. She thinks you're amazing. You know, it should be that way. That's the way we need to live.
That's
Not
sure
all
is.
this, you know, I gotta
Yeah.
upstage you, and I gotta get on social media and talk bad about you and how you look, and how you know you can't do it better than me. You know, don't be like Magic Johnson's son. Like, you know,
Magic Johnson's son, girl. What?
Don't be like
Oh, no.
be in love with yourself first.
Right.
First and foremost, be in love with yourself.
And it's okay.
You know.
I love myself. Listen, every day I look in the mirror, I'm like, I know, look cute today. What?
It's not even about just the cuteness, but
It's not the cuteness, but you know what I mean.
you love yourself. You
You
love
love
yourself,
yourself,
so much,
right?
You know that you got
Go,
that you gotta like that. You like, okay,
you got it.
you
You
know.
got it.
it should never be that competition with each other. You should
Right.
be uplifting each other. And
There should
even
never
if
be
you,
competition.
you know, like I always say, go find your tribe. Find, you know, women who are like you, who have something, you know, compatible with. You can have conversations with. You can, you know, even do a little brunch with. You don't always have to have like the best friendships, but you can have associates. You can have networking teams. You can have, you know, semi friends, maybe
Right.
you know, a distant friend.
Mhm.
You know, and they may turn into close friends. They may turn into people that are more like your family.
Right.
Who knows?
You're right. And if you have the right tribe, there's a lot you can do. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? There's so much you can do, you know. So that's good. I really like that. I feel like for me, the most part of me is I've been through a lot these last past 7 years. So like I had said in my statement, for me, I'm proud of myself because I never knew. I guess I always had like this strong confidence about myself, but everything I had actually went through like these past 6 years, 7 years or whatever, I never like really looked at all the shit I actually took on, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? So for me, I feel like I finally like hit that accomplishment of knowing, you know what, because I was at my rock bottom, and rock bottom, and I could say that, sleeping in my car at one point, my divorce was like so bad.
Excuse me.
My divorce was so bad. I didn't have nowhere to go at one point. I was, couch surfing. At the age I was at, like you never know because I had got married for so long and built this big thing, but I never realized how strong I was until after. You know what I mean? And so for me, I always knew it, that the strength was there. I always knew it, but you don't ever know until it's broken down. And then, so for me, I'm very proud of where I'm at today. I don't tell a lot of people my stories on everything that I have been through a lot, but I know what I've been through, and I know what I've overcome, and I know how I got here today. And so for me, being a woman and being who I am, I'm very proud of what I've become and who I've,
Absolutely.
and what I've accomplished today. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
because as a woman, when that's all stripped away from you, you
They
become
try, and that's the problem I have. Is I always, you know me. I say some very. It's never malicious. It's just I don't want women to always put everything into a man. Like, oh my God, he didn't tell me I was pretty. You tell yourself you pretty. Oh my God, he didn't say, that he liked my outfit. Do you like your outfit? Oh my God, he doesn't like my cooking. Do you like your cooking?
right.
So
I love my cooking, girl. I know I can cook.
But I'm saying everything doesn't have to be based on some dude telling you how amazing you are. Hey, you can tell me all day long. I've heard that I was an ass for men. You're an asshole. Okay.
Right. I've heard I've been too much
because you're entitled to your opinion. I know me. You're entitled to your opinion, but okay. I asked my man. I said, "Do you feel like I'm a lot?" He was like, "You can be." He was like, "You can be." He was like, "But that's you. That's who you are." And if someone is going to accept you, you need it all the way around, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, your significant other, they need to be able to accept you for who you are. So if you're not, then you need to go and find the right people for you.
Correct. I believe that too. Yeah, for sure. So listen, so that was good. I feel like there's so much that we could go into that, and I know we have a lot coming up next month to talk about that, and we have some great guests that we want to bring on next month for sure. There's a lot going on in April and stuff, but getting back to March, it's also National Reading Month.
Yes.
And it's Dr. Seuss's birthday, which
it is.
I don't know. Did you have a favorite Dr. Seuss book?
The Cat in the Hat, and then Fox and Socks.
Yes, Green Eggs and Ham. That was one. Cat in the Hat was good because they made that movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Can you believe if a cat in the hat was coming to your house when you was little?
No.
Like, what's up in your mind?
No.
What they want to think you? You're like, listen. My mom said I can't let strangers in my house, especially a talking cat. I don't know what I'd do if a tall talking cat came knocking on my door.
Yeah, no.
Be like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I love reading, actually. I love reading romance novels. I love where they turn them into movies is my big thing because I'm a big rom-com girl. Like we were just talking about The Notebook earlier. All his books are amazing.
Nicholas Sparks.
Nicholas Sparks. Oh, I love me some. Girl, let me tell you, you can't tell me nothing about The Notebook. All right. Oh, that's my movie. Anyways, I'm reading now. I know it seems like it's gonna be a child's book, but I'm reading these villain books right now. It's really good. So it's about the villains of Disney and their backstory and why they become villains, So that's what I'm like into right now. I know. It seems a little
I mean,
too much.
I know that Disney is your thing.
Disney's my
Right
thing.
now,
Yeah.
I'm
Disney's
on
my thing.
I'm on my Atomic Habits.
That's so different from what I'm reading.
Yeah.
Like, so off the spectrum. But then look at our personalities. This is just so it's I'm the out there one. So hey. What I'm saying? So listen, we did an amazing thing yesterday. I had a really off week with my mom. We going through some things with her. She just got diagnosed with dementia, so it was really hard week for me mentally. And then Lala had some things going on this week too, some passing aways and stuff. So it's been a rough week for us. So Lala thought it'd be great for us to get out and go to this mental health awareness thing that we did yesterday, and it was I really loved it. We met some amazing people we want to talk about, and just mental health doesn't get explained enough out there,
It doesn't.
and to see how many programs there were yesterday was amazing.
It was amazing.
It was amazing and stuff, and I always like always say, like, my girlfriends sometimes feel like my therapists, and but to know that you could go beyond that, to know that there was all these people out there, not just for women, for men too. It was great to see all those different programs, and we're going to go over them a little bit, today. So that way you guys know that you guys can always get the help you need, no matter what, whatever you're looking for. So,
and you can pass it on to someone who is actually looking for some help. The event was called Art You Okay? So they were speaking on different it was different booths. It was different vendors that had a lot of great information.
They did. Yeah. There was some of my favorite ones too. So we had let's see, Cupcake Girls.
Yep, the Cupcake Girls.
Yeah, so Cupcake Girls is a place for women, right? For all girls. I think you knew a little bit more about
in the industry. If you been sex trafficked, they have a lot of resources as far as when it comes to prevention. They have more of, let's see here,
mentorship. You can get mentorship.
Yeah.
They had outreach program.
They did.
They did. So it was really good to know that there was somebody out there looking for girls, because sex trafficking in Vegas, well, in a lot of states, but also in Vegas, is big.
They seem to always want to come this way for some strange reason. Anyway,
right. So
right.
That part. Yeah. So you become a donor. You can become a donor. You can partner with them. So they do a lot of like resource programs, support groups, volunteer work, events. So yeah, it's really great. They had a really cute booth too, and they gave out like a backpack that had a bunch of stuff in it, that we could either keep for ourselves or pass it on to somebody else we know. So we get
they had a lot of
safety precautions.
They have female condoms in the pack.
Yeah.
And a lot of condoms and cleaning. They do stuff for also homeless women as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, they did.
And for some strange, if y'all not noticed that, I can't see far, but I don't have my phone. So.
I was thinking it. Girl, I was like handing it over to you. I was like, I did the first part of the show. This is supposed to be your part of the
You
show.
know how you see the card and the card is like
This is what happens when you go live. You be like, hold on, wait a minute.
trying to get the eyes to focus.
My cue card. Let me get my cue card real
like,
quick.
So I gotta close one eye and so
What happens when you turn 50, girls? What happens when you turn 50?
I know that 50 is creeping up. Trust me.
Oh my
So
gosh.
they do domestic violence care. They actually have financial aid. They do government assistance and welfare referrals, individual and group counseling, inpatient programs, life coaching, medical care, mental health support, mentorship, nutrition and dietitian care, parent and child resources, safe house counseling, substance abuse counseling, tax assistance,
Yeah.
therapy, trauma support, and tutoring as well.
And that's just one like program.
Yes,
Because we
it's
hit
called
like
Cupcake
maybe like
Girl.
20 programs. So, like UMC was there. So let me just run down the list real quick of everybody. We had Love Yourself, we had Self Defense of Las Vegas, their Prison Family Alliance, Serenity Nonprofit, New Way, Sisterhood, Mindful Healing, Earth to Art, Sip Coffee Cafe. Did I miss somebody? Did I get it all?
Yeah.
I think that was a lot. So it was a lot there. We met the Self Defense Las Vegas. That was funny because she was like, "Do you know how to defend yourself?" I said, "I sure do. I be fighting all the time." She was like, "You be fighting?" I was like, "Yeah, I be fighting just a little bit, Not now. I've calmed down a lot. I don't want to go to jail no more. I don't want to sit in jail. Jail's not for me. I need to be.
You heard no more.
Take a shower.
No more. Yeah,
No
that's what
more.
she said, no more. So
Jail. I don't want to go jail. Over some bullshit. But listen, if you do disrespect me, But anyway, the Self Defense place is here in Las Vegas, and it's great. It says join our community of warriors. I feel like I'm a warrior. They take ages from 4 to 70. 70, y'all.
and they have free classes.
They have free classes.
Definitely go on all of these people's social medias.
Yes,
Because they are all on Instagram.
They are
on social media platforms.
Mhm.
And so, like I said, it is something that you can actually do to help them, help someone else
Right.
if they need it, especially the prison reform one.
Oh,
I think
the
that
prison
is really
reform
good.
plan. I love that program.
Yes.
I think it's very important for the prison reform because when family members have people that go to prison and then they either don't get out or they finally get out and then maybe they have kids or loved ones, it's good to be able to bring them together, and have a safe place to be able to talk about something or have somebody there to mentor or to help them, have that guidance of, where do we start? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that the prison reform, that I love that one because we know, a lot of people, I know a few people that have, and so especially when you have kids and stuff, that's really important. It's, really, really important to, and they all have these websites, guys, you need to go to. I will make sure we put the links in, after the show so you guys can find them. And I really love that program. And they were really nice. So
it's called the Prison Families Alliance, and they have support groups also. So if, say, a child parent goes to prison, they have those support groups to help them to, to get through their feelings and to really stay focused on what's important. Yes. So they can join the in-person meetings. They do online virtual meetings. They do youth programs, teenager virtual meetings, and special events and webinars.
Right. Yeah. So that sounds really good. That what's one other one I liked was New Way. New Way Empowerment Center, because their thing was a new way providing new hope. And I liked it because they assist with a lot of stuff. They assist with anxiety, depression, anger management, like this one right here probably needs.
Yeah, you probably need that one.
I do. I probably need it a little bit. Bipolar disorder. I mean, discovering the purpose, divorce, dual diagnosed emotion disturbance, family conflicts, life transitioning, parenting, relationship issues, school issues, self-esteem, self-harming, stress, suicide, and trauma from PTSD. That is amazing right there. Their mission is to provide, the community with services with individual families and to help them and support them and know that they're not alone. And I love that part. I love that is their thing. They have life coaching and family therapy, couples therapy. I mean, nobody can say that they cannot find help
Right.
in our city at all. You know what I'm saying? Like they can, and for them, because not to just bear off a little bit, but I wish I knew back, then when I was going through everything, that there was these type of groups out there for me, because I think it would have helped a lot in the long run.
Right.
It would have probably been a faster track for me than more of a slower pace. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
and to know that there's all these programs out here, that's really amazing. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it gives people hope, because like I said, when I hit rock bottom, I was like at rock bottom, and so I got out through myself for myself. So I feel like this is a great program. So it's called New Way Empowerment Center, and yeah, it's y'all have to check them out, man. I really like that one too. That was a really good one. Hey, Brantha Teddy, what's up? Thank you, sweetie. I really appreciate you and stuff. And then you saw somebody you knew, right? That was the first table we went to, right? It was called Love Yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they did you want to talk about them? Because you knew the lady, right, that runs that, or her daughter runs it or something?
Yes, her daughter runs it.
Uh-huh.
They're a nonprofit also,
Mhm.
and they help with mentorship. They help with mental health, and especially in the youth. I think a lot of times that, like I said, it's so many resources out here,
There is.
and unfortunately, there's a lot of people who are not able to get to the right resources.
There's not. Right.
I really like the fact that a lot of these companies have meetings.
Yeah. Meetings are great to go to, because sometimes you feel like you're by yourself, but then you go to
that's your
these
tribe.
meetings. Right. That's your
your
your tribe when you go to these meetings, because everybody in that meeting has been in the same situation as you, maybe a little different, but pretty much in the same situation. And it makes you feel like you're not alone,
Right.
And so that's good. Listen, we can't go through all of them, or we'd be here all night, but those were some of our favorites, some ones that, we really liked. We didn't see them last night, but I used to be in a group called BACA, which was Bikers Against Child Abuse, and that was an amazing program, and I really liked that program. And they're still out there, and there are like 50 statewide, and so they would show up at court dates. They would make the child feel like, I'm strong and not to be scared to go testify against these people that hurt them. And
Right.
so programs like that, to know that you need them for your child or your kids or anything. Anti-bullying, bullying, especially like with the social media and stuff, is really heavy. So to have those type of programs out there, it's really amazing. So
Where's the one where they were talking about the meals? So there's another program.
Yes.
They cook meals, and then you can donate these meals to, and they pick them up and they go to homeless and things of that sort.
Mhm.
So they're really helping more of the homeless community as
I think
well.
I think it was called No Cost. No Cost, I believe it was called. Something like
Yes.
that. No Cost. And yeah, I love that too. There's a couple different ones out here that do community, where they go out and take food and stuff like that. But this program, you could volunteer. He said, bring clothing, like you said, make
Mhm.
bags, make food, get back to the homeless people and stuff like that, and feed them and stuff. I think that's an amazing program. I always love that. Oh, Cost No, that's what it's called. It's called Cost No. That's what it's called. So
Okay.
I love that. That's one of my favorite things. When Trinity was in band, that was one of the things that we did. We made sure that we did volunteer work like that. And so I think it's amazing. People should, give back to the community and stuff like that a lot, because it's hard and it's getting harder and harder every day.
Absolutely.
Every day. Everything's going up. Price is going up. Gas is going up. I remember going to the grocery store and spending $100 coming out with 2 carts full of food, girl. I mean, 2 carts. Like, my refrigerator be packed, okay? Now you go into the grocery store, spend $100, come out with one little basket. Like, too bad. I'll be like, I'm just buying shit. Like,
depending on what grocery store you go to, you might come out with 4 items.
Right. And if that Whole Foods, you coming out with 2, okay?
Whole Foods and Sprouts, and I shop at Whole Foods and Sprouts. I know. I'm like,
I be.
You know, just did. I had.
I'm listening. I'm going to Smith's. I'm going to Sam's Club.
It was nothing but snacks.
I gotta look at my. I gotta be looking at my wallet like this. Okay, do I have enough to go to Smith's? Do I have enough to go to Sam's Club?
And it's a shame you have to today to so many. I remember one time I went to like 4 grocery stores. I'm like, I'm just looking for one product, just one.
Girl,
Alfredo sauce. I was like, golly. So,
girl, they be running out. I be looking at this. I be looking at the, the shelves. I'm like, is everybody?
Yeah, it's your shelf. I just walk out. I'm like, you know what? Because it gives me anxiety, and because I'm like, oh my god, dude.
Right.
Like,
listen, I don't understand. Like, maybe they ain't making enough. Or how about the hormones in the fruit? Man, me and Corey was somewhere, and the strawberries were like this big. Who has strawberries this
the size of a fist?
A size of girls like one strawberry, okay?
Yes.
Listen, maybe that's the reason why the one girl was charging $10 for 4 strawberries. I don't know.
Trying to dip them.
Actually, it might have been more than $10. Yeah, Faith wanted to have it, girl. Faith was like, I wanted some chocolate dip strawberries, right? Faith was like, oh no, you ain't paying that price. And she was like, I'll make it for you at the house, at the hotel room. We got a microwave, we got a refrigerator. Girl, let's go buy the chocolate and strawberry. I'll do that for you. And so I remember the owner, we walking out, owner was like, what'd she say? And I was like, they turned around, was like, I said that I could go take her to the store and buy her some strawberries and chocolate and take it back to the hotel and make her own covered chocolate strawberries.
Right.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, so how much for your cookie? I felt so bad. I was
escalate
like,
problems.
I'm going to take a $5 cookie.
I know, right?
So I'm buying a $5 cookie instead of like a $25 strawberries. You know what I mean? So this
crazy.
So, but anyways, it's expensive out there.
It is.
It is expensive. Buying all these groceries and stuff. So, but next month, y'all, we have a lot coming up. We have a lot of things coming up. It's going to be spring next month. The weather's getting nice. Whoo, it's hot. It is so hot. I don't even want to get in my car. Like, I don't want to do nothing for the minute the sun come up until the sun go down. I'm cool. Like, I'm glad we live in Vegas because everything's almost 24 hours. I don't want to go nowhere. Okay. Like, I don't. And I'm white. I really need some sun. I need to go tan because this is the whitest I've ever been. But let me tell you something. When I walk outside and if I can't breathe, because it's so hot that you like, I'm going to turn around, go right back into my little air conditioning.
For somebody who grew up in Vegas, you think this is hot right now?
Yes.
This is not hot right now. Wait till when your feet burn in your shoes, that's when it's hot.
Oh, that's Arizona. That's why I don't
so
Arizona. Arizona over 3 digits right now. We're not over 3 digits.
I was like, so they're turned into hell.
Arizona be having the every time you go buy something, they got skeletons everywhere. All over the place, laying in the desert. You know what I'm saying? Animal bones, people bones, lizard bones.
I don't think they have. If they have people bones, then that's probably a murder.
I just say I don't like the heat. Like I really don't. I'm a baby when it comes to oh yeah, girl. And I got a black card, girl. Yes, black card interior. Oh, yeah. It'd be hot. You right. Ooh, listen. I and you know my whole wardrobe's black, so pretty much. So yeah, I need to go get some light colors for the summer. And it's only March. We should not be having 97 degrees weather in March.
That's true. That's definitely different because normally it's really windy around
It is.
time. And it's not as hot. We don't really get to them hundreds until like
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry when we get to the hundreds. Another reason why I don't like springtime because all the bugs come out. And I do not do no bugs, okay? One, I don't do spiders. I'm arachnophobia. Listen, I don't care if the spider is this tiny. No, I'm not doing it. I'm running. If I see a spider in my room, I'm sleeping in the living room. It is a wrap, okay? Spiders be taking me down. Okay, it's not gonna happen. And spiders are coming out. Springtime, all the bugs are coming out. So
yeah,
I just need a man to kill all the bugs. That's it. I call you up and like, well, Faith is no good. She worse than me. She don't like any bug. It could be a mosquito. Her and my daughter. It could be a mosquito. It could be, a cockroach. It could be a ladybug. No, they ain't. Me, at least I can handle other bugs. It's just I can't handle spiders.
Okay.
Didn't you say you said your girlfriend doesn't like bugs either?
No, she. She. Oh my God. She is horrible with it. Like so to the point. I remember she had braids, and one of the braids came over and hooked onto her hip. I had to prevent that girl from running out into the street and getting hit by a car. I was like, it is not a bug. I was like, it is your braid. Let me get it off. Calm down. She was like, I said, hold on before you kill yourself.
That's what happened to us the other night. There was like a mosquito, but Faith screamed. I'm in the kitchen. And all I saw was legs. So I thought it was a spider. I ran for the front door. I was like, ah! I ran through the front door and then they killed it. And she was like, oh my God. And I was like, what? Oh, spider? She was like, a mosquito. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, you scared me over a mosquito? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's just like yesterday when we saw clowns. And I was like, oh. No.
Oh yeah.
On
our way to the Arch we did see some clowns on Fremont Street, and she is afraid of clowns.
I'm very afraid of clowns.
So yeah. I
grabbed Lala. Like I couldn't look. Guide the way. Guide the way. Before we close out in a few minutes, in a little bit. We did paint a rock. I mean, there I go renaming stuff again. We did paint a ceramic heart, a ceramic magnet, I should say. And it's called Earth to Art, and it was really cute. And her business card says, thank you for taking the time to collaborate and connect with us as another artist through a simple project. And we both painted one. You have yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The show. Oh yeah, Lala did hers all colorful. You see how she got all them colors going on. So I did mine just red, y'all. I just did it one color red. That's that was it. Not because of 49ers, even though I love the 49ers, because a heart. I feel like it's red. It was a red heart. So that was really cute. We did that. I really like that. So, but before we go, we have some birthdays, right? We have our girl, Goldie, her birthday coming up on April 4th. Blessings to my aunt, may she rest in peace. Her birthday's also on Goldie's birthday, April 4th. But before April 4th is our homegirl right here, Miss Lala, her birthday, y'all. Got to give her a shout out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to celebrate all weekend. It's going to be fun. I've been working really hard on some stuff.
It's going to be tiring because I'm already tired. I'm not even 50 yet. So, and I'm already tired. You know, just thinking of having, to do all this celebrating and stuff of my fabulousness.
So I'm celebrating with y'all. I told you I'm taking that number 1 off. I'm not turning 51 this year. Okay, I'm turning 50 again with y'all ladies. Okay, listen. All right. Next month is my birthday too, so I'm gonna be like, ooh, I'm going on a cruise though. But it's all about Lala because it's her birthday. You know what I'm saying? So
Thank you,
maybe we need to we need to celebrate. Are you excited though to have your dinner? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you excited?
Yeah, it'll be good. My son is flying in, so we'll already be there. So he has to come straight from the airport.
And Miss Goldie's making your cake, correct?
Yes.
I can't wait to see it. Her cakes be bomb, so I'm excited.
I know I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
because, and she has really good treats also.
She does. Her strawberries with the little liquor in it, girl. Ooh.
You always got to do something with some liquor, huh?
I do. I really do. I wouldn't be me if I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I gotta take a shot. Too bad I should have thought about it. I should have told you to get your shot ready. We could have took a shot tonight on air.
What shot was I gonna take? I don't drink.
A lot. You could take a shot of some wine.
I am a wine drinker. FYI.
I love wine too.
I'm a wine. She likes very, very sweet stuff.
I do. I love sugar. No. Anything sugar, I got. Listen, anything sugar. You know what I'm saying? Anything sugar. Hey, but next month is next month y'all get in contact with us. Be a guest on our show, right? Please, come on. We would love to have it. It ain't scary. It ain't. Look at us. We be doing it. It's not good. We'll give you some questions ahead of time. We've already had some previous guests on here. Our boy Sean, he was just on there. He showed us some love. Mr. Cook, he was one of our very first guests on the show. And that was like pulling teeth to get him on here. So. Right. But it isn't that hard. Y'all know anybody that wants to. We do have a couple of interviews coming up next month. It's Autism Awareness next month, y'all. We're really going to give some love out to that. We met somebody that has their own art stuff. It's called Nino. I think it's like Nino. I didn't see that he spelled Nino Bunny or something like that. Is how he pronounced it. I might be saying that wrong. You know me, I be renaming stuff, girl.
She does.
I do. I be misspelling stuff. Listen, if y'all got a link from us today, come catch our show. Yes, I did misspell woman. It's just me. It's my Korean girls, my English. I didn't know any English. You know what I'm saying? So when I first started school, you know what I mean? So listen, if y'all got the link and it was misspelled, yes, me. I don't like to spell nothing with more than 4 letters. Okay, if it has more than 4 letters in it. Yeah, it's a wrap for me. I'll be like trying to be like spelling. I can spell chaparral because I went there and sung it with cheerleaders. Oh my
God, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, it's just like spelling Mississippi. You sung it in school. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. If it got lyrics to it, I can spell it. Listen, English is hard. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all got all kinds of different words for one word, like there, 2, 2, 2. Just pick one. I mean, why? Like, it's so confusing. It's like, why you got to have all these different words? Witch. I get witch mixed up all the time. I do not have this. I be saying the wrong witch all the time. I just listen.
English. Yeah, I have to correct her a lot.
She does. Listen, I called her restaurant. What we going to? Oh my God. Listen, I was with a friend. He was like, where y'all going? And I was like, look, I even had it on my phone. I was like, we going here. And I said, Magnolias. He was like, what? I was like, Magnolias.
Trust me, it's not.
So it's not Magnolias. It's not.
So we're coming to the end, and you wanted to shout out your aunt, right?
Yeah. I wanted to give her a big shout out.
And not only that, we wanted to show, we wanted to pick a woman that we felt was strong in our life. So I picked my mom,
mm-hmm.
and Miss Savage picked her aunt.
Yes.
So
I did. I picked my aunt. She meant a lot. That's her. She passed away a few years ago. Her birthday she shares with Goldie. And she was an amazing woman. She's the one that taught me how to do my makeup. She was a dancer. She did Korean dances. She was very popular. She passed away, too young, so yeah, she has 2 sons, and yeah, she was one of my favorite aunts, and yeah, I miss her a lot. In matter of fact, we just celebrated her anniversary death date, so yeah, so she was everything to me. So happy birthday, happy early birthday, Emo, and we miss and love you so much. Yeah, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, of course.
And
of course, this is my mom.
Yay!
So I wanted to shout out my mom. She will be 75 coming up in May.
Mm-hmm.
She has never stopped being herself. Like, she is a very humble person. She's very loving, supportive. She's funny. She's chaotic in her own little way. She sews. She's a seamstress. She does a lot. She does all my alterations. I mean, I'm only 4'11", so she has to. And she has 25 grandkids.
Woo! Dang. 25. What? Gosh, that's a girl. How you remember everybody's name? That's great. Shout out to all the women. You guys got a special woman in your life. It's celebrated all month. Shout out to our girlfriends, our best friends out there. The girls that always have your back, like your ride or dies, sister-in-laws, aunties, everybody, you know what? I would be lost speaking Spanish. Listen.
Right?
Hey, that's my sister-in-law. Love you, sis. Listen, I'll be sometimes, if I have a Spanish-speaking person, I will call my sister-in-law. I'll be like, hey, what did he say? And I'll be like, put him on speaker. I've done that before with her. I'll be like, can you translate for me?
Right.
I have done that before. And thank you, Tessa. Yeah, when my aunt passed away, it was sad. A lot of people that met her really loved her a lot. She was an Aries too. So an April Aries too. So yeah. It's so listen, it's like, life is short. We've had a lot of loss this month. A lot of bad news. So let's go into April with some good news and stuff, y'all. Let's close it out. We're closing out Lala's birthday because it's at the end of the month. Yeah. Closing it out. We open it up with Goldie's birthday. We're going into April. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good things coming up. My birthday's in the middle of the month, but that'll be later on the next show. So should we sing happy birthday before we head out?
We shouldn't.
Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hey, I don't know. I think I can sing and shower, but at least I wasn't cracking windows up in here.
Thank you. And thank you for anyone who wished me a happy birthday. Like I said, it's Saturday. We'll be celebrating.
Friday and Saturday.
I'm already tired. We
celebrating Friday and Saturday, aren't we? Yeah, girl. Listen.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then
I get to bring +1, right? Let me look at my.
Yes, you can bring.
Let me look on my list. Which one do I want to bring from my +1? I'm just kidding, y'all. I'll take my best friend. Listen. So stay tuned for next month, y'all. We promise we won't go away. We just went through, how to get through some things this month. I'm excited. Miss Savage is finally getting a house in a couple months. Finally, this has been a long long journey.
Been a lot going on.
I have a lot. Miss Savage just had a lot on her plate, y'all. And then trying to hold down Savagely Uncut, trying to get all our things together and stuff. But we appreciate all y'all for joining us, and we love y'all, our Savage One fans. Please share it out, send the links out. Let's get those numbers up. We got a lot coming up next month. Like I said, it's autism awareness. We got some great interviews in stored. I'm really excited. We met some amazing people yesterday. So for all you newcomers that came in, followed us, and watched us tonight, we really appreciate appreciate y'all for that. So with that being said, that kind of like wraps us up tonight. I know we got a little serious for a moment, y'all. And how we close out this show before Lala clicks us out. We always say, because we never know when y'all watching, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Mwah. See y'all later. Bye.
Savagely Uncut, yeah, we raw, we real. Success in our blood, got that fire that's ill. We rising up, never stop, this is our deal.